Episode 5663. Oh, this is a cyber truck in the road. What's about? Look at this. Woo! Oh, I'm in a circle. I'm gonna go over here like this. Oh, I'm sitting on this side. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again. And today, every day, permission to live forever. Here we go. I'm alive, made all the way back around here to Saturday. Who would have thought I would have made it this long? What are you thinking? I'm eating food. My brother made shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie, which is like beef and mashed potatoes. You know, you get all the food. That's good food. And then you kind of shove it in together, you know. But it is good. This is good food. I'm eating that. I didn't eat out today. I didn't, well, I didn't do any kind of exchanging of goods. I did go to a store, but I didn't end up buying anything during those days. I think the economy day or something. It's the economy day. Yeah, Saturday. It's the weekend. Wow, you ready? Well, it's getting warm outside. It's not jacket weather anymore, and it's very sunny outside. And I'm not super happy about it. It's the second day of spring. Really, fighting season's upon us. And we got these few months, and then back into it again. So we're starting to wake up. Everybody's starting to wake up, and it's a little scary. I'm on the edge. So, I saw somebody with a gun, which is fine. Open carry gun though, but it's like, whoa, is that a gun? They got a gun like sticking out their holster, right? Like I just opened the door, it's open carry. And I was like, hey, whoa, that's a nice gun. They have that let's see, it was at the well again. The artesian well, which is, I guess, is a gun central now, because one time, this was like a few years ago now, but there was a older woman, not that old, like maybe like 60, who they were at the well filling all their jugs up, and I don't know what they had a plan, but they asked me to help them with their jugs. I said, hey, can you help me carry my jugs to my car? And I said, yes, I'll help you do this. White lady, I don't know what you're going to plan to do, maybe she doesn't want to do it or whatever it was, but I carried all the jugs through our car. It was like 3 to 5-gallon jugs, you know? So it's not nothing. And I didn't expect anything. I'm not like trying to get $1 from an old lady at the well. But after we're all done, she started talking to me, and then she goes like this, opens up her jacket, and she's got a gun, and she's like pointing at her gun. And I was like, oh, well, what do you do? Like, what are you threatening me right now? What is happening? And I said, that's a nice gun. What kind of gun is that? Is that a 45? He didn't really answer me and kind of got in the car and drove away. You know, like, that was weird. What are you doing with this gun? Like, why are you showing me your gun? It's fine to have a gun. But are you threatening me right now? Today I just went to the well and there was somebody in line. There was a bit of a line, and some people go there. They have like several 5-gallon jugs. And I only have a what's it called? A regular jug, like gallon jugs. I have like several 1-gallon jugs. So I'm sitting there waiting in line, and there's always a bunch of transients at the well. It's a good hangout zone. It's an empty lot where you can hang out in. And there's like a line, a regular kind of line. You're waiting in line. And then the transients said to the person with the gun, they said, "Hey, that person doesn't have as much as you." Like, yeah, what's going on right now? Why are you talking to me? And then I said, I'm not in a hurry, which I was not in a hurry, which was fine. And, he was getting nosy. And I'm just trying to be an American citizen, was what the guy said. That's my story. Here's the story. I'm trying to be an American citizen. I don't know if that was he was being racist. He was being racist? Maybe that guy got a ticket and with a happy face. It was unusual that the person with the gun was talking to somebody else, but open car, that's good, that's your right. That's a good right to have. I don't know when they're gonna do the gun. Yesterday I was here, that was just now. I was here on Friday, beginning of the weekend. Yesterday I was here. I don't know if anybody was on the phones yesterday. I was talking to Tim for like a minute, but other than Tim, phones are pretty quiet. I think we got a good amount of messages or something. I don't remember all of it. But I went and I saw the movie The Deer Hunter. They're playing it in Lacey. They're playing old movies in Lacey now. And it's movies you can see at home. But they're playing the digital versions. I guess they're like 4K-ing a bunch of these old movies and then showing them at in Lacey. This movie was 1978, The Deer Hunter, which is pretty wild to think that was almost 50 years ago. I remember in 1978, I was just frolicking around. I just had my first kid. My first kid was being born in 1978, Life was easier back then when The Deer Hunter came out. It was a pretty wild movie, though. I had seen it before, like in the 90s or something, but lots of Russian roulette in that movie. But every time the guy sees a revolver, he's grabbing it, trying to do Russian roulette. It's kind of like, whoa, Russian roulette, oh my God. That's what I kind of think of that when I see a gun, which is not a good thought to have. But I already did when I was in The Deer Hunter. So I see that person with the gun. I mean, what else do you think if you see a gun? It's like, hey, I'm going to grab that gun and start shooting. Maybe they shouldn't do it. They shouldn't have a gun out like that. But it's there. The gun is there. I don't have a gun, so if you have a gun, you see me. I also don't have anything of value to my own life. What are you going to do with a gun? Like, what are you going to do with that gun that you got a gun? But The deer hunter, they got a gun. One guy's got a gun, and then he gets it turned on him as well. So I think that's more likely. At least in the movies. The movie look around when they're escalated, but then again, in other movies, if you had a gun, the whole movie would be over immediately. So it could be up and down. Hey, that's a nice one. You ever shot anybody? You ever shot anybody with that gun I can see that you have? That was last night with Deer Hunter and Lacey while they're playing new movies. And there's old people there. I don't know, I guess movie theaters are on the downslope. I don't remember when they were a big deal. But I'm about to go see in a week Super Mario Brothers, the movie, the sequel, which is the Galaxy movie, Mario Brothers Galaxy. I saw the original more than once, but it was after the pandemic. I mean, it's been a while, but I just remember the first one coming out, and it was not that long ago. Now here's the sequel. That's kind of how I measure time, by Super Mario Brothers movie sequels. Now it is. Before those movies, I was kind of lost. I was just like, I don't know what time it was all about. But yeah, for me, I made it home after the movie, sleeping, watching TV. I always tell myself on the weekends that I'm gonna sleep more regularly, and then I just end up staying up late, and then I'm like sleeping in, and I'm like trying to like measure the time. So I still don't know what time I don't think I've ever successfully gone to bed early when I didn't have to. When I gotta go to bed early, I do go to bed early, but then I gotta wake up early. One of these days, well, okay, if I'm doing this, then what's the point of having time off? But I think it's sleep, but I go to bed at the same time. Like I ought to go to bed at the same time that I would be anyway, because all I'm doing for those extra few hours is watching garbage on television, and then playing Tetris. I've been playing Tetris. I got this like Tetris game where it's like never ending. It doesn't speed up. You have to play it for hours. Boy, have I been. I found a new game. A new version of Tetris. Just watching Tetris and TV. So I stayed up extra late watching Tetris and playing, or watching TV and playing Tetris at the same time, and then I was going to bed. But then by the time I wake up, it's like the same amount of sleep as I would have gotten anyways, because it's like the daytime. And maybe I'm used to not getting enough sleep anyway, so I just like the guts are waking me up at this specific time. Like, hey, I think you've been asleep long enough. It's time to go eat. But I got out of the house today, but I didn't have anywhere specific to go. I'm just like, hey, it's Saturday, gotta get out of the house, right? And I'm driving around, and I saw a good amount of estate sales and garage sales, but it was only like 2 or 3 p.m. And I'm driving around and looking for these estate sales and garage sales, but they're all closing down, or maybe they just didn't take their sign down from the weekend previous. But I didn't end up finding any of those. But I did go to Goodwill where I bought nothing. But I've been there a lot of times. I've been there a lot of times, and usually I don't buy anything anyway. So maybe every once in a while I'll get something great. But what was it, and what would I be using it for? I get so many things, I don't know if I ever use them. You can't use everything all at once. So what kind of objects do I have, or not? I definitely don't need these objects, but I get them anyway. Yeah. On my way down here, though, I went to the well. I didn't get food. I'm eating my brother's food. When I went to the well, where this whole thing was happening, and They're trying to make me think about fighting season. Okay, maybe you don't need that gun for at least a few weeks in the spring because you get yourself some time to calm down. It's like I think it's going to escalate. I don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen with that gun? Hey, I saw somebody with a gun. Tell somebody. So, Spider-Man. I played that Spider-Man video game. And Spider-Man is attacking drug dealers in the game. You're like, hey, there's drug dealers going on. You can't do that coming up, and Spider-Man goes and beats them up. It's a game thing. But not do that in the movies and stuff, but it's funny to do that. And we're carrying a gun, who's deciding what's right and wrong, But there was that woman who axed up that other woman from the 70s, and it was self-defense. So, it happens. Well, what are they doing? I'm waiting for that timer to go off. I did check it. I did turn it on right when I started, but then when I come over here and I wait for it to buzz before I go back over there, then it's a whole thing. So maybe it's gonna buzz soon, and I'm gonna go over there and get it. But maybe I didn't press it, and I'm gonna sit over here indefinitely, wait for the timer to go off, and I'm just gonna be here for days or something. No, I know. It feels like it's been a few days, and the sun has gone up and down a few times since I got over here. But I really have faith in that timer. It was like 3 days ago. I didn't believe it, and when I went over there, it was still going. Hasn't filled yet. One of these days, I guess the battery is going to run out. But it's been months. It's been months since anything happened, but I guess everything's kind of deteriorating slowly. One day, while your stuff stops working, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell when to upgrade or just keep driving what you have into the ground. And also the criteria of wanting to upgrade, or if it's worth it, or there's a lot of things to weigh. I tend to just keep the same things for going for as long as possible. Or you can just get a new thing. But then I think that's why the things I have they're all mostly secondhand things. So already things I have are already the things that somebody else decided that they were done with when they were up in my hands. And then I use them for forever. Many people are buying new cars or new stuff, but say if you buy a jacket or whatever, or a car, say if you buy it and right when you leave the lot, then you've lost 30 or 40% just from being new. Oh. I don't know if it's the same with clothes, but sometimes the middle these days, the clothes are more than they are at Walmart. They sell Walmart brand, like garbage clothes, for more than they even sell at Walmart. Wow. Oh, who's over here? Chuck left a message.
This is the first day of spring. We are in fighting season right now. I am at the navigational point 72 on the Washington side of the Columbia River. Right now I'm looking at Oregon. I'm on the Washington side, and they are on the Oregon side, and I'm looking at different states.
Wow.
And I'm looking at a different It could be a different country in the next 20 years. Well, we fucking know. Well, we fucking know. 20 years from now, where I'm standing could be a different country.
Yeah, I think we're going to secede.
And this is why the Columbia River is what is called there's something militaristic, military strategic advantage about having the Columbia River, just like there is about having the Strait of Juan de Fuca.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the Strait of Juan de Fuca?
Yeah.
Like a choke point?
I've heard of it.
And the mouth of the Columbia River.
Yeah, I heard it from you.
Point. You got the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and then you got the Columbia River, and then it all goes down from there.
Okay.
The San Francisco Bay, another big one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going to happen next. I really don't know.
You don't know?
And this is a fight is when things will be decided. That is when things will be decided. And during the season of fighting season, particularly this fighting season, we will see the decisions that will be made that will dictate our future.
Yeah, gotta be sure to calm down a little bit. What's in here? Oh, the goats. Hi. Oh, they're at the fair. What fair is it? They put their goats in the trailer. I thought the Thurston County Fair, I think. It might be, what, is there a Pierce County Fair? I think the state fair is in Pierce County. Wow, that's a mullet. Oh, that's a lamb. This is August 2nd, 1993. Meh.
We got too many kids.
What? Is it calling the goats because the goats' kids are kids? Meh. So you gotta weigh your goat. Put your goat up in there and get weighed. It's unhappy about being in there. Get in the scale, goat. Now stay. It takes a few tries. How much does that go weigh? Eh.
How much, Candy?
Wow. Goats. Hey.
How's it going?
Hey, good.
I was walking down the sidewalk. I worked today, made a bunch of things,
Yeah, did you eat any?
catering event. Wrapping up, keeping on sweet wraps.
Well, Chuck's calling.
Put them on the tree. Wrapped it up
Hello?
again.
Yeah. Chuck, it's the program. How are you? We're on TV.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Hi, how are you? What are you doing?
I'm just, I don't know,
You don't know what you're doing?
pretty much.
No.
Today, it's one of those days like, what am I doing?
Yeah. It's good to, if you, I know you didn't say you're bored, but I always told people if they're bored, they say, if you're bored, then you're boring, and yet it's a privilege to be bored, you know?
Yeah, well, actually, I got most of the day today, and I think I needed it.
Yeah, if you have time when you're like, hey, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm looking for things to do. That's a privilege. That's the time to relax. You're not having to look out.
Yeah, that, when I find myself, I could probably get in trouble doing that.
Trying to find entertainment.
Yeah, and then you start doing stuff like reacting on impulse and everything like that, and then, you know, that's not good.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Rob a liquor store?
I haven't had that impulse,
Oh,
no. But, yeah, not that.
they don't even have liquor stores anymore.
I don't want to rob a liquor store.
Yeah, they don't even have them anymore. This is a grocery store.
They got liquor stores around here, but
They did, but were they the old groceries or were they old liquor stores, and then they just became private?
kind of sort of. Okay, so we got one in West Longview. It used to be an AM/PM, and after AM/PM shut down, it sat there vacant for like 5 or 6 years, and then somebody put a liquor store in there after they changed the law. Remember when you could only have liquor stores? You had to have a state-owned liquor store.
I do remember that was in 2012. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, but
That was after I had started the program.
yeah, but so now that they don't do that anymore. It's kind of they sell it wherever you can buy Jack Daniels at Walmart.
Yeah, that was a very memorable election cycle. That was Obama's second election, and also that was legalized weed. And also, I have a cousin who was born on the same day.
Really?
Yeah, so if we go back, my mother was on the program because we were going to go visit my baby cousin. You can go see. And I was asking my mother about legal weed.
Wow, an election day baby.
Yeah, election day baby would legalize weed and the booze, but
That's awesome. What a day to be born on.
yeah, you know, in California, you could just go to the gas station and buy liquor.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I took a trip to Oakley, California,
Yeah.
which I'm sure that they didn't name the sunglass
No?
brand after that. But Oakley, California
You think they didn't?
used to be.
They might have named it after that.
Yeah, I went to this, and this was like in 2006. 2005. And it was, they had liquor there at the safe place. And I'm like,
What?
this place, I like California.
Yeah.
Actually, California, I mean, I do like California, but it's just so goddamn expensive. You gotta really, in order to move there, you better have, like, at least $10,000 saved up for backup in case shit goes wrong, you know?
Yeah, is it more expensive than here? Because this is one of the, at least maybe Longview is cheaper, but I know right here in my town, it's one of the more expensive places in the world.
Yeah, California is definitely more expensive. It's more expensive as far as gas is concerned. Property taxes are more expensive, and they tax everything. They tax everything down to the newspaper. There's a newspaper tax, believe it or not.
Like on top of sales tax?
Yeah,
Is there sales tax?
sales tax in California, and then
There's sales tax, and then there's newspaper tax because you're already buying a thing.
yeah, you have because I think it has to do with a litter tax.
Yeah, but who's getting newspapers? That reminds me of like when they made plastic bags or tried to make plastic bags illegal in Washington to give out at grocery stores.
I was happy about that.
Yeah, but all that did was charge you for plastic bags.
Yeah, I know.
So now they just sell me the plastic bags.
Like 10 cents.
Yeah, I still use them, but now they used to be free. Now they charge you. That was all that law ever did.
I use them over and over again, except if they go in my shit bucket.
Oh my god. I mean, I use them as garbage bags as well. That's why I don't buy trash bags. I just use those grocery store bags, but I do buy them every time.
Yeah. Did you get any calls today?
No, we got, you're the only message from today. Sometimes it seems to come in weird waves. Like the other day, we got like everybody was calling all at once, and then like nobody calls for like weeks, you know. And then like we get like 5 calls in one day. Everybody's on top of each other, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then I'm like, maybe I should get a secretary.
Yeah. Somebody that can take their people's requests or things.
Yeah, like a secretary, a call screener. Because we don't have a call screener. If you call, and then when I answer the phone, anything can happen because there's nobody between, you know.
I think they should tax people an Olympian and pay you for doing the show. They tax everybody and they call it like information and entertainment tax. And they should take that money and help struggling content creators like yourself.
Yeah, content tax. Yeah, but and then I'm just gonna have everybody's money.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, or I could like try harder to work my way up the corporate ladder to get money.
Yeah, you can do that by asking for taxpayer dollars to help you, which is
by asking for government subsidies. Yeah, I mean it's already.
Every time somebody buys a plastic bag, 1 cent of that goes to the YDHWM.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to combine economics or money too much, but you know they're putting billions towards that whole war. You know.
Yeah, that's what I figure. You might as well do stuff like that that's positive instead of.
Yeah.
There was a lady that called the radio show in Sioux City, Iowa that I listened to in the morning, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. She was, they were talking about them not allowing kids to swim at the public pool anymore because the federal government actually cut the funding for the kids swimming in the pool.
Oh no.
Yeah. And, I mean, we're talking about a federal government that kills kids in Iran. They
Yeah.
rape kids and keep it a secret.
Oh
and
no.
Want to take away.
Yeah.
Made them not
But they,
The kids were doing, oh my God, this lady called in. She was all about it. She's like, my dad just told us to go out there and find something else to do. So I called up and I go, yeah, that's the spirit. More bombs for giving kids in Iran, and your kids should join a gang instead of going to the school.
there's a lot of stuff in the world, and if you have more money, then you can get that stuff. But that stuff's already there. The more money you have, like you can take a bigger chunk of what already exists. But it's not like there's going to be more stuff that's made after you have that money. It's already out there, and I kind of think, you know, if you go to the store and you buy I would say, this is a story I've told many times, but a rutabaga. You ever bought a rutabaga?
No.
I have never bought a rutabaga either, but I expect that they have them at the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody that's ever bought one. You know, I've never seen them. I never had them, but I know that it exists. So I expect that they would have it stocked at the grocery store. Who's like eating them regularly? But if I went to the store and I said, I want a rutabaga, and they say, oh, right over here, here you go. And then they'd hand me a rutabaga and I could buy it with money, you know? And then it's not like, hey, well, if you buy the rutabaga, what about this guy's eating all this rutabaga? He's not going to have them anymore. Like, no, there's just more. So what happens when I buy one, when I've never seen them before? You can get that thing, get your chunk of the thing that's already existing. Yeah. I'm going to go buy stuff. But yeah, give me the money. Somebody give me $1. I'm doing okay. Yeah. I'm already privileged. Because I have a leisure right now. I'm leisure. This is my leisure time.
Yeah.
I'm not farming. I should be farming right now. You know, instead of farming.
I really look at this as a job.
Oh, this is not a job. This is my leisure time. I'm sitting here. I should be farming. Or I should be farming, or I should be trying to save the countries over there and save those people. But I'm just doing this instead.
When's the last time you cut your grass?
Last year. Like I only cut it when it's growing. It's not really growing right now.
That's awesome.
Well, you don't have grass, but do people cut their grass in the winter? I cut my grass maybe 5 times through a year, and only in the summer months.
I think people cut their grass maybe once or twice in the winter time.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't cut the grass ever.
You know, I have grass everywhere. I'm looking at grass, but it's not my grass.
Yeah.
There's grass.
I live at the end of a dead-end road right next to the freeway, and I purposely got this property because of the lack of HOA and anybody who's going to possibly complain about the state of my living situation.
Yeah, I'm not down with the HOA bullshit.
Yeah, but my house is purposely tucked away so that nobody can complain, because I've lived in a lot of houses in the past where I'm not doing a very good job of maintaining the look of the outside of the house, and I've gotten complaints, and I'm like, I'm going to try to find a place where nobody's going to complain.
What if somebody went up to your house and dropped off a bunch of goats up there and said, here you go. These are your goats. These are your new goats. And then what are you going to do about that?
Well, what, the goats just eat grass?
I think they eat blackberry bushes, grass.
Oh, yeah? I've got a lot of blackberry bushes.
Yeah.
They can eat them,
Yeah.
even though they're spiky. They eat the vines?
Yeah, they figure out a way to do that.
I mean, that's basically just like wood, though.
They do it.
Yeah, it's they eat spiky wood. It's like not doesn't seem nutrition. I guess grass isn't that much either, but yeah. But where do they sleep?
In their goat house.
Just get a goat house, but then they just roam around, but then they're gonna run away.
No, because you gotta. I think they have like a sense of like what their territory is. Maybe you might have to chain them up or something. I don't know.
And then there's just a circle of mowed grass.
Yeah, it's just like this area where they just kind of wander around and munch on different things that are coming out of the ground.
Yeah, maybe.
They eat mushrooms. They might eat mushrooms too.
And they're okay with that?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a goat die? Some of them look really like they've been eating mushrooms all the time.
They got square eyes.
They got some really goat eyes.
I think that's why they're the devil. You know,
Yeah.
like the devil is like a goat guy.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know why that is, but that's a well-known
I think it's because of the eye, the square eyes.
Do you remember that movie, Dragnet, back in the 80s?
Yeah, just the facts, man.
They had that organization called Pagan.
Mm-hmm.
People against goodness and normalcy, and they had their leader had a goat head, and their logo was a goat head with a horn, some kind of like a high mountain goat.
Yeah, but they were the villains of Dragnet.
Yeah, that was pagan.
What were they doing? Like human sacrifices?
Yeah, they were going to throw a virgin into a pit with a snake in it, and then they gave it drugs.
The snake drugs?
Yeah.
What, to make it extra aggressive?
They were trying to kill the virgin.
Who gave the snake drugs?
The cops.
They drugged the snake?
Yeah.
Like from far away? How'd they do that?
They didn't. They had to jump in with the snake.
And then would they inject? They had like a injection.
No, the snake started to coil around. They found the head of the snake, and when the snake opened up its mouth, they took a bunch of pills that they got. I think it was like uppers and downers and side balls.
Just all the street drugs. The street drugs that they had confiscated from people.
No, it wasn't. They had a free sample there. They were undercover.
Okay, and then they drugged the snake, and the snake's high.
The snake died.
Oh no! You seem like you just hit the snake or something.
Like a 50-foot son of a bitch.
Yeah, they should just hit it with a but it made it into the pit. But then, so the cops jumped into the pit with the drugs, and then they're like shoving the drugs. Yeah, it seems like you should have hit the snake or shoot it. They got guns, right? They're cops.
It's kind of weird because I go to Walmart and I'll see like a whole plastic jug of drugs that look like the drugs that the cops took from that guy on the movie Dragnet.
What, you talking about like multivitamins?
Yeah, it looks like multivitamins, like capsules.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've got a bunch of pills. Yeah, I mean, the cops are doing that. It's like they used to give out most drugs at the drugstore. In the past, it was actually the drugstore. Now they call it the drugstore still, but you can't just go and get whatever drugs you want, which doesn't seem very free. I thought this was a free country, but you used to just go be able to buy all that stuff, and now it's super illegal. But you can have the pills, so you got your vitamins.
Yeah, you could go 100 years ago, I think, or maybe 100 years ago, into a pharmacy and you could do cocaine right off the counter.
Yeah, they just hand it to you. Well, you just drink it.
They'd give you a prescription. The doctor would say, you need to go home. You need to go to the pharmacy and get yourself some cocaine. What's that, doctor? Well, when you get down to the pharmacy down there and have a chocolate shake, afterwards, you'll know. And then they went in there and they were doing lines of coke right off the goddamn counter next to the cash register.
Well, they put it in the shake, and why not? The doctor should be able to do that. That seems like the doctor's, right to do. But yeah, you can get the pills, and you just got all these pills. Like I have all these pills, and I like to offer the pills to the guests, when they're in the studio. And I say, hey, you guys want any pills? But, the joke is that it's multivitamins.
You want some Fred Meyer pills?
You want some pills? I got some pills. But you can get all these pills, and then you keep all your pills in your pocket, and then if you get arrested for profiling, if you get profiled in the cops, and then they tackle you, and then they're searching your pockets, and they're like, what's all this? And they go, those are just my pills. Those are pills.
They're pills.
These are my pills.
What do they look like? They're pills. Haven't you ever seen pills before?
These are pills, officer. All these pills. It's good to eat the pills. There was somebody with a gun at the well today. Open carry. Yeah, they're open carrying. Were you around when somebody showed me their gun at the well? Did I ever tell you about this? Today I saw somebody. They just had the gun out, and it was this open carry, and it was whatever because they're just like doing their own thing. One time, I was helping this woman asked me for my help to carry her big jugs of water into the car, and I did. But then afterwards, she opened her jacket up, and she had like a across the body holster and a gun, and she like looked at me, like showed me the gun and kind of looked at me in a kind of weird way. Like, well, are you threatening me right now? What is going on? And I just said, that's a nice gun. Wow. What kind of gun is that? That's cool.
Yeah, no, was this like some kind of a Second Amendment statement that they decided they were going to go to the spring with a pistol or what?
Well, I don't know, but they waited until after I carried all their water. It was like I carried like 3 or 4 5-gallon jugs of water into her car. Like,
and she threatened you?
And then she threatened me after that. Like after she wanted my help, I'm like, you should have shown me that before. Like, if you want, like,
maybe she thought, like, I don't know. It's hard to say what people think, man.
Yeah, it's
especially
like,
when they're like, I don't know, if they're in a state of psychosis or paranoia, they still have the ability to carry firearms and
after.
So weird.
It was weird.
I had a guy when I was a meter reader. I was in the back of this apartment building, and I was greeted by this guy, and he would have brandished his weapon. He didn't point it at me, but he brandished it. And then he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were another tweaker." I go, okay. No, not I'm a meter reader.
He had a pistol?
Yeah, he was brandishing it. He stepped out the back of the sliding glass door to the like their little area back there with the barbecue and the doghouse and all that shit.
Yeah, in Mountain View.
Yeah,
He was in his house though.
it was like an apartment building, like a quadplex or something.
Yeah. Yeah. You get threatened more than that? Seems like that's a dangerous job.
Yeah, I've got a lot. I don't, and listen to it like, I don't know, maybe it's just the way I look. People will say, threaten me sometimes. You know?
Well, if you're a meter reader, people hate you.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm a tax collector.
Yeah, well, you're somebody trying to give out tickets.
Yeah.
You're just trying to stop somebody from doing something they want to do. I'm just trying to park. I'm just trying to park here. Trying to charge me? I'll show you. Hey, don't give me that city ticket. They know who you are. You have to have a cart full of quarters, a bucket.
No, the electric meter, not the parking meter. The electric meter.
Oh, you want for like the power company?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just billing people. I thought a meter reader was a parking meter. All right.
No. I think there's only a couple of cities that have those now.
It's city? Is it for power? Is that PSE down there?
Pacific. Oh no, I'm sorry. Puget Sound.
Puget Sound Energy.
They have a facility for Puget Sound, like a generation station here.
But are you on Puget Sound Energy, PSE down there?
If I was in traditional housing, I'd be on the Cal PD.
Okay, because there's that. You're pretty close to that dam, or what is it? A dam or whatever? There's like a generator, like
The Bonneville.
like if you're going south, it's like on the left where there's like that diner. There's like a mountain and like a diner, and then there's that generator station right there. You know?
Are you talking about Bonneville?
I don't know what it is. It's like on the way. It's like most of the way to Portland from here. It's on the left if you're going south. It's like there's like a big diner. There's like a big kind of mountain kind of zone, and then there's like a generator somehow, like a hydro power generator.
Yeah. Are you talking about up there by the 8 Caves?
Isn't the 8 Caves kind of east? This is south.
Yeah. No, well, from your location, it would be southeast.
But it's like right outside the It's like right off the freeway, right off the I-5 on the left if you're going south. You know what I'm talking about?
You're going south. That would be east.
But it's like not that far. It's like right there. It's like close to the freeway. And I went on for some reason, I think my family went on a tour of the facilities.
I think you're talking about Bonneville. Like you have to go out toward Camas.
Yeah, maybe Camas. There's a gas station right there, and then there's a diner. Well, that's a lot of places.
Yeah. They got a tree.
Yeah.
With a post office and a stoplight.
We got about 5 minutes left.
Really?
Really? Oh. Did you see the goats? They made it to the fair. They made it to the actual fair.
Oh yeah, the goat people.
Yeah.
I think they're from Adna.
You recognize the fair zone? They're at the actual fair now.
Are they at the Puyallup Fair?
I don't know. It's not the Thurston County Fair. I don't think it's the Clark County Fair either.
I don't know. I think it seems like that. Making movies about ghosts, that would be something to do if you were like lived in Adna. But Adna is in Thurston County, I think.
Edna?
Adna?
I don't know. That's a city or like a municipality?
Isn't that by Elm?
You thinking about Elma? No,
Aunt Elma?
not Elma. There's Elma.
Elma. That's a good name. That was a name. That's a good name.
Elma's a little city or town. It's on the way to Aberdeen.
They got a diner.
Yeah.
And
They got a school. They got a bus stop. They got a hamburger joint. There's Freddie. Can we see him? Freddie's crossing the street right now. Freddie! I don't know if you heard me. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep this message in the future.
okay. No, I got about 3 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Freddie walking down the street, but he didn't I don't know, look or something. All right, here. Oh,
Who's that yelling at me?
people are wearing shorts already.
Yeah, it's only what, 50 degrees out.
Yeah, but it is very sunny. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, future, it's us the past. Real fighting season. Goats.
Definitely fighting season. And get your ghosts in order.
They made it to the fair. Oh, maybe Freddie's walking in here. After us. Uh-oh. What the?
Producer Freddie, yeah!
Bye, future. Freddie, you walking over there? Last minute. It might be the neighbors. Oh, it's like the last minute, yeah.
The neighbor.
The last minute here. I saw you on the street. Did you hear me yelling?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That was good.
The goat kids, they made it to the fair.
Wow, good job, goat kids. They watched their goats good enough to get into the fair.
Yeah, this is the actual fair.
It's
I think that's from Elmsburg.
She's right up in there. What are you doing?
she's supposed to be.
I don't know what is that? Get away from there.
She's fluffing the wool. Gotta make the wool look good.
She's fluffing the wool right in the middle of him. Pete on.
Oh, it's pooping now. What do you think? It's a goat. Like, ew, that stinks.
Yeah.
Better keep working.
Oh, the show's over.
Well, that was a nice show. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Messaging a bunch of the winners. So.
Oh yeah, the awards. That's good. Are they gonna show up?
Yep.
Chuck, you want an award, or you got to be in Thurston County? We're on TCTV
Should I call him?
on Saturday. Well, maybe. I don't know if we're gonna have the phone. We're on TCTV channel 22 to 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube. 360-363-4. Calling messages on TV. Yeah.
I'm guessing no phones probably, but maybe we'll be able to stream it, but even that might be unlikely. Let's see.
Ha! Little Dowager, it's a good song. Thank you, TCTV. The Baby, Jordy Fabulous, Uncle Books, 4-star video, stop by, come. Rebecca, Mountain Boys, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, and viewers, it's you're watching. Thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Hell yeah, dog.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Here we go. Yeah, I made it.
You get your battery working?
I got a jump.
Should we just take my car?
I got my amp.
Too big for my car? The big one?
So, yeah. I know it's a lot of cars. on. It's not. We haven't failed. Didn't fail yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we got to make the awards and print them.
That's the easy part.
It is? Okay.
I mean, the hard part is.
Yeah, go see real quick.